video games, the movies, the internet stuff is so violent. It's so incredible. I see it.
The longer they play and the more they play aggressive games, they start thinking in an aggressive way and they have more aggressive attitudes.
That's where he's the
With the ending of the Walking Dead TV show, I finally have an excuse to talk about, well, not the TV show. Guys, this piece of media right here is literally a work of art. Did you ever just like sit there in your 3rd grade art class or even like visited an art museum before and thought to yourself,
damn, this shit's kind of boring.
No, for real, I remember being like 10 and my art teacher would try to teach us about the significance of this girl in some park or these 2 farmers. Like, I do not care. I just wanted to go home and play Minecraft. Where's the guns? Where's the violence? Where's the rap music? Okay, obviously I'm joking. Art is still, well, art. It's beautiful. But what I'm trying to prove is that this should be as respected as this. Video games and animation aren't as respected as what they should be. I'm not saying we should hang this game up in a museum, although that'd be pretty fucking rad. But please, just hear me out. If you've never played The Walking Dead, I highly suggest you play it before I actually pretty much spoil everything, because I don't want to be the guy that ruins your experience. So just go play it and then come back to this video when you're done. So The Walking Dead is an episodic adventure game based off the comics The Walking Dead, and the story evolves by how you, the player, play. So I'm just going to recap the choices that I picked for the game, and if you don't agree with them or you pick something different, it's okay. Sometimes I'm wrong too. You start off as a man named Lee Everett. He was sent to jail for killing a senator that was sleeping with his wife. The cop that was taking Lee to jail hits a zombie and boom, zombies everywhere. We run away and then we meet arguably the best part of this video game, Clementine. She was hiding in her treehouse when the outbreak started. Lee finds her and oh my god, a zombie. They find Herschel's farm. Yes, Herschel from the show. And then boom, zombie, this guy's dead. Herschel kicks us off the farm and Kenny here decides he wants to give us a ride. Now Kenny likes me because I chose to save his son instead of this dude because I will do anything for that man. So we drive all the way until we run out of gas. And then boom, zombies. This reporter chick Carly, she saves us and we meet this asshole, and Glenn. Yes, Glenn from the show. And Doug. This asshole guy has a heart attack. So we break into the pharmacy to try to get him pills. Which by the way, this was actually Lee's family store. Carly says she knows who Lee is because she's a reporter and says even though you'd kill somebody, I'd still hit. God damn, she wants me. We break into the pharmacy and the alarm goes off. Boom, zombies everywhere. The zombies grab Doug and Carly and I have to make a choice. Who will survive? Yeah, sorry, Doug. I'm trying to get my man laid. You'd understand. 3 months pass and now we're on episode 2. The group is basically starving. Everybody's mad at Lily, so she makes me hand out the food and I choose to give it to Clementine, of course, and Doug, because I will do anything for that man with a mustache. While Lee is out hunting, he meets a high schooler named Ben, and he tells the whole group that the bite doesn't turn people into walkers. Everybody is already infected. And then boom, not zombies, countrymen. Ah, countrymen! They take us back to their farm because they have food. They've got pretty much everything over here. An electric fence, a cow, a salt lick.
Daddy said it's called a salt lick.
Yeah, but don't lick it. It's gross.
Did you lick it?
I don't know.
Seems like everything is gonna be okay. Oh no, they're cannibals. The farmers lock everybody up in a meat locker, and the asshole has a heart attack. Again. God, could you be more extra? I'm forced to make a choice. To either destroy his brain so he doesn't turn into a zombie, or let Lily, his daughter, try to save him. Channeling my inner Negan, I smash the old man's face in so Kenny will like me, and Clementine helps us escape out of the farm. On the walk back to the motel, we find an abandoned station wagon, full of food and supplies. The group takes everything in here, but Clementine says stealing is wrong. And I tell her that the rich have been stealing from the lower classes for centuries, so it's okay. And now she gets a cool sweatshirt. In episode 3, it's revealed that somebody has been giving bandits our medical supplies. As Lee's investigating who could possibly be working for the bandits, they show up! Everybody runs away and boom, zombies everywhere. Lily's pissed that there's a traitor in the group and accuses Carly and Ben.
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
No! God damn it, Lily. That was my only chance of getting Lee laid. I leave Lily on the side of the road for being a cock block, and we find out that Duck was bitten during the bandit raid. Kenny's wife somehow misses Duck when she has to put him down and shoots herself in the skull, leaving me to finish the job. We find a train and Ben tells us that he was the one working for the bandits. God damn it, Ben. On some brighter news, Clementine gets a haircut. We meet 2 more survivors and apparently Clementine has been speaking to an old man on a walkie-talkie.
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here.
In episode 4, the group is in the city, trying to find a boat. And boom, giant zombie wall. Clementine finds a boat, and we all sneak into the giant zombie wall place to get parts for it. Ben tells Kenny that he's pretty much the reason why Kenny's whole family is dead. Kenny almost kills him, and then boom, zombies everywhere. When everybody is trying to escape, Ben almost falls to his death, and I catch him. And I'm forced to choose whether to drop him or save him. I save him because at least he didn't cockblock me. We make it back to the house, and we tell Clementine that we can't find her parents because they're probably dead. Lee falls asleep and finds Clementine missing. We see her hat on the ground, and we go to pick it up, and The walkie-talkie dude says he has Clementine kidnapped. In episode 5, the group wants to cut Lee's arm off, and I let them because if there's any chance my boy can survive, I'm gonna take it. Ben falls again, and out of all people, Kenny tries to save him. Lee leaves Krista and Omid and finally finds where Clementine is being held. The man keeping her is actually the dude we stole stuff from way back in like episode 2. Clem escapes her room and rocks the shit out of this dude.
Die!
Lee masks their scent, and they sneak out into the herd trying to escape. Clementine finds her parents, and Lee collapses. We wake up and we make Clementine handcuff us, because Lee realizes this is it. He tries to give her some advice, and I have to either choose for Clem to shoot him or leave him. Holy shit. That was a lot. I clearly can't give the game justice in just a short recap, but the influence this game had on me when it first came out was just insane. Yes, I know I was only like 7, but it had me thinking if it was ethical to bash a man's skull in just so a dude with a mustache would like me. The game went on to win 8 awards. That's like 8 more awards than I have. The game definitely deserves these awards. The story is just incredible. And this being The Walking Dead, you're legitimately scared for the safety of these characters. Like even Lee as a main character, he's not some perfect guy. I mean, hell, you were going to jail in the first 30 seconds of the game. Clementine and Lee's dynamic is just so special. It makes you feel like you're actually Clementine's caretaker. Like little things, if you cuss in front of her.
It smells like...
Shit. I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk like that.
That was a swear.
Clementine will actually start cussing later on in the game.
It smells funny in here.
Like shit, right, Lee?
You raised the devil, you fucking monster. Watching Clementine grow up in the rest of the series is just so rewarding because you basically raised her. You made her say shit, okay? You did that. The first time I played this and watched Lee die, I legitimately like went through the stages of grief. I swear I've replayed the game over like 20 times now, and I've watched so many YouTubers play it. Shut the fuck up! I even made my whole family watch me play it again. Just shows you how self-centered I am. And when Lee died, I cried again. My whole family made fun of me. One of my favorite things to do when I find a good video game or movie is show other people that thing. And watching people play The Walking Dead is just so fun because you really understand like their character and their morals based on their choices. A real example would probably be when you have to choose if Ben lives or dies. It really kind of shows how your brain works. Do you let the man responsible for Kenny's wife and kid's death finally die? Or do you save the poor kid that is tired of letting everyone down? See, just the kind of moral dilemmas your brain needs after a long day. Art is defined as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. That right there, emotional power. The Walking Dead held so much emotional power over me. And hopefully if you played the game, some of you guys too, or else I'm gonna look like an idiot. Just because it's a video game doesn't demote the status of The Walking Dead being art. I remember when I was little and all I would see on the news is how video games would rot your brain, and it fucking scared me. It made me feel bad playing this. But in reality, this taught me more about myself than any like book would. Probably because I didn't read books back then, because I wasn't a fucking nerd, wasn't a loser that read books. No other form of media would be able to tell a story just as good as this. If it was a TV show, you wouldn't be able to make your own choices. If it was a choose your own storybook, you wouldn't be able to hear the tone of everybody's voices, or hear Kenny's subtle racism in his country accent.
You know how to pick a lock, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you're, you know, urban?
Telltale's The Walking Dead is modern art. Finally, I made it.
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
This horse chick Carly, she saves us. God damn, she wants me. That was my only chance of getting Lee laid.
I guess you could say I am walking the dead. Huh? Yeah? Okay, what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Comment down below your thoughts, and if you disagree with me, please don't be mean, because I will cry. I only covered season 1 here, so if you wanted me to cover the rest of the game, just let me know. If you guys like this video, feel free to subscribe. 93% of you aren't, and it would really be appreciated. Be sure to check out my last video. It's about superheroes being too self-aware. It's pretty good, not to brag. And yeah, that's it. Bye!
I said I loved you, but you didn't say it back. Don't be so anal, no, you like it up the ass. Actually, on second thought, I better take that back. Just in case one day you decide to take me back.